and gentlemen, I've got Indigenous First Nations fever. I'm so excited about this referendum. It's all about me. Welcome to this Danger Dan special presentation of Top 10 Reasons to Vote Yes. Oh, shut up, P-head. Top 10 Reasons to Vote
No.
For the love of God, somebody stop these pathetic, prancing, placard-waving punces.
It's really funny, isn't it?
Alrighty, let's get this countdown of First Nations fraudsters underway. Let's open the batting with the 10th reason to vote no is everybody's favourite pretend Aboriginal, Brucey Pascoe.
I wrote the book because I found it hard to convince Australians that Aboriginal people were farming.
That's because they weren't, but they did invent electric cars and the internet.
There was such abundance of staple foods that Aboriginal people were able to preserve, store and trade vast quantities.
There's a whole lot of disinformation.
But none of this information appears in any Australian book of history.
That's because it never happened.
Disinformation.
I identify as Yuin and Bonerong and Tasmanian because we can trace...
Silence! Get your fake First Nations carcass the hell out of my sight!
Were we the world's first agriculturalists?
No.
Oh, coming in at number 9 is everybody's favourite hat-wearing, pseudo-intellectual, race-baiting little prick, Noel, the nunghead Pearson. This cantankerous, bitter and twisted, angry little bludger has had over 2 decades to help the Aboriginal community, and the little smart aleck has achieved absolutely bugger all. What have you got to say for yourself, you Australia and white person hating little man?
I say to multicultural communities in the campaign that I'm involved in around the country, I say to them, listen, where do you fit into Australia?
The same place we all do, Noel. Now take off that stupid hat. I think it's stopping your brain from working.
Because some of you are the wrong colour.
What do you reckon? Come on!
100% I am well and truly committed to saying no.
Coming in at number 8, and yet another reason to vote no, is another indoor hat-wearing moron, the whitest Indigenous First Nations person in the history of Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Marcus Stewart. What have you got to say for yourself, Whitey?
Senator Nappinjippa Price out there spreading lies, spreading mis and disinformation. I don't think I've come across anyone that hates Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander or seems to hate Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people so much.
Somebody get me some sunglasses! I can't stand the reflection of his First Nations Indigenous face. Now I know why this white possum skin wearing pain in the backside wears a hat. That's gotta be the whitest monkey's ass I've ever seen. What do you reckon, Kamal?
Well and truly committed to saying no.
And the 7th reason to vote no would be to stop the ABC wasting our tax dollars on homo, Aboriginal, Indigenous garbage smut like this.
Wow, you've been kissing him up. You've been tasting my hole. Tastes sweet, eh?
For the love of God, I'm not interested in tasting your indigenous anus. Now get this First Nations freak the hell off my television.
Well, my hole must taste sweeter because he with me.
Why on God's green earth are our hard-working tax dollars financing this filthy, disgusting, putrid, pillow-biting abomination?
What's this then, slut?
What's this then, slut?
What's this then, slut?
Well, what's this then, slut?
Well, what's this then, slut?
What's this then, slut?
Stop it! I can't take this taxpayer-funded First Nations Indigenous starfish sniffing crap any longer! I reckon this little gerbil puppet would be the only person who would watch this bum-sniffing crap! What do you say, Kamal?
No is an informed decision.
Coming in at number 6, and another reason to vote no, is everybody's favourite script-reading thickhead. Linda, give us another vodka. Burney.
The voice to Parliament. This referendum is not about reparations.
It actually sees reparations and compensation to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people.
The voice, the including.
Even Elbow can't believe how stupid this Indigenous potato head is.
Its composition.
Oh, just shut up, stupid woman, and stop reading off your propaganda script and use your brain if you've got one.
The No campaign is being run by a group called Fair Australia. It is importing Trump-style politics to Australia.
She's a nut job.
No.
The number 5 reason to vote no is because of this bitter and twisted, crab-faced, anti-white, race-baiting old hag. Let's have a look and see how this sour-faced Marxist scumbag is bringing the country together.
Every time the No case raises one of their arguments, if you start pulling it apart, you get down to base racism. I'm sorry to say it, but that's where it lands. Or just sheer stupidity.
But I know you want more.
Then there's the hard no voters, and I'm hoping that they're about 20%, and they're the ones who are spewing the racism.
Oh, shut the hell up! I've had just about a gutful from this filthy-looking, disgusting, decrepit, rancid, fetid old fart! And now get the hell out of my sight!
White and racist.
Okay, the 4th reason to vote no would be because of this happy-go-lucky, fun-loving, bludging dirtbag.
And John Howard, that bastard.
Oh, you're so loving and caring, Thomas. It's just so comforting to know that a person like you is designing our Constitution.
You know, this is the first step. It's a vital step, and it puts all the explanation behind it. Like, you know, pay the rent.
Vote yes!
How do we do that in a way that is transparent and that it actually sees reparations and compensation to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people?
No.
And the number 3 reason to vote no would have to be because this bone-headed, blackout buffhead is telling us to vote yes. Nothing this little snake mouth has been involved in has ever worked. So that's why I'm voting no.
There'll be lots more information, seminars, brochures about the Yes campaign here in McMahon. But if you'd like more information...
No.
Coming in at number 2, and another reason to vote no, is everybody's favourite fart-sniffing, blubbering Prime Minister, Mr Magoo. The question that Australians will be asked at this year's referendum is a very simple one. It will read a proposed law to alter the Constitution to recognise the first peoples of Australia by establishing an Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander voice.
What? And racist.
Do you approve this proposed alteration?
No.
This is a modest request.
Reparations and compensation.
I say to... I say to Australia...
No.
You're drunk.
But the number 1 reason to vote no is to keep idiots like this from making constitutional decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the 90% Scottish intellectual powerhouse, Lydia Thorpe.
What kind of person do you think I am?
A bone-headed bush pig. Give me another reason to vote no.
How is this not war, Australia? This is my matriarchal sign.
Hang on a second. Let's have a closer look at that symbol. What does Lydia's Scottish dad have to say?
But I think she's a very racist person against white people, and she doesn't acknowledge any of her white side.
All I want to say to the black brothers there, and anyone that we're fighting, any black man that stands with a white little like that, you can all get too. This is a war!
Come on! Can you take out the garbage, son?
Well and truly committed to saying no.
Now get that 90% Indigenous Scottish backside the hell out of my sight!
That's just not fair.
Vote yes!
No.
Shut up, silly woman.
Your voice trying to understand there, making noise and making things. Stop it, please, for God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time. You've got to, please, stop it now. Turn it off. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
You know, it's a no from me. A no from me. Period.